What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back. Thank you guys for joining me today. I will be doing the first oil change for the Yamaha R1. This will be considered the first official break-in oil change in which I can finally push this beauty and see how far it can go. Sorry for the tight space. I'm gonna make it work, I promise. And let's go ahead and show you guys here what you need. So you're gonna need oil pan, and then or a drain pan, and then this is your oil. I already have it mixed, so it's gonna take 4.33 quarts of oil. And yes, a lot of people are gonna put maybe that Yamalube is the way to go, but I have looked it up online and Mobile One also works. I will also be using the K&N Performance filter. I used it when I did the first oil change on the Yamaha R7, and it worked perfectly fine, no leaks. I even checked a couple of times after that to see if any leaks, no leaks at all, and it holds perfectly fine. You're gonna need some paper towels, of course, some gloves. This thing, we're gonna have to probably use it as a last resort just in case, but because of the R7 experience, might be needed, or if you just want to take a flathead and hammer it through. Sandpaper, I'm going to try to take it off that way first, but you're also going to need these Allen bits. So you can use keys if you have them, but you're going to need but sockets are better, especially since you're going to torque them down. So you're going to need the Allen 4, 5, and 6. And then this is gonna be for your K&N filter, so that way I can go ahead and tighten it down. We're gonna need this to go ahead and take out the push-in clips, as well as, of course, you got your ratchet, and then you got your torque wrenches. I have two different ones because this one only goes up to, I believe, like 11 pounds. And we're gonna need to do I think you can do like 15, but I have to do 17, so I have this other one for that. But torque wrenches, you're gonna need that. Manual just in case. I looked at it. For the most part, everything seems pretty straightforward, so I want to go ahead and get started by just showing the experience. And I don't think it's gonna take very long, so I do want to make it very quick and efficient. So I want to start by draining it out, so that way I can do everything else in the meantime. So that's going to be your 6mm. Then let's see, let's come over here. So if you take a look under the bike, by the way, I know I don't have a stand. I apologize. I didn't use the stand when I cleaned the chain. And I know I should get a stand, but for the meantime, I gotta improvise. So I'm not sure if you're gonna catch this because of the camera angle, but right under the bike, right here, right before the catalytic, there's a 6mm Allen that goes right there in between. So we're gonna go ahead and crack this out. Of course, we're gonna get this set up ready. Let's get ready for that. Let's see what comes out. Hope there's no pieces of no metal flakes. All right. All right. So while that drains, let's try not to make a mess here. By the way, the washer, I got it for the R7 at the time, so I'm really hoping they're the same. They're the same size. I can't confirm that yet, but I'll be confirming that soon. And then we'll just do another pair of gloves. Yeah, so we'll clean this in the meantime, let that drain out. Oh, and it's still going. I want this all to be on real time, so while it drains, we could do everything else and get everything prepped up and ready, because I really want to see how that filter is going to be when we're removing it. So we can just get this cleaned up, put it on the side. Doesn't have to be all nice. And then of course we got our torque values, which we'll come back to that later, but for now, just wanna look at it real quick. Oh, we are golden. Oop. So we'll do that. Leave that there. We're gonna need these two now. And then we're gonna need this. So it's still draining. We'll let that happen. Then let's see, because I think it's a 6. There's 2 bolts down here that are holding this, and I'm pretty sure. Let me see, because I'm pretty sure these are just regular. But there's gonna be these other ones that I've never seen before on the R3 or even the R7, which are these quick compression screws, and I like those a lot. Those are pretty freaking awesome because you could just loosen them by hand and you don't have to do all this. All right, so this, let's see. Oh shoot, yeah, separated that just in case. We'll put that to the side and then get ready for this. Check this out. These are what I'm talking about. These right here. You just literally twist them out. You just literally twist them out, and look how they look. Or just check it out here. See? It's like a quick release system. I'm not sure if it has it down here. It even has it down there. That's awesome. Pretty sure there's more. Probably a clip. Let's see if this one is too. And this one. Alright. So I believe that was it. Alright. So there's so far 4, and don't lose these washers. There's some plastic washers there. Yeah, don't lose those. Now let's see. So we're gonna take this, and please GoPro, please pick this up. These little push pins, you can hear them. So as soon as you push them in, they'll just pop, just like that. So there's 3 of them. There's one right there. Let's see, this is number 2 right here. Trying to make sure not to scratch the plastic. And then where's number 3? Oh, there it is. And you got number 3 right here. Alright, so usually I just push them back in like that. That way I just put them on the side. And what's next? Oh, I think I took the wrong one off. It's actually this one up here, guys. So that one's your number 4. Or your number 3. I gotta put the other one back later. Alright, so that's that. Then this piece should literally just pop right out. Huh. It doesn't say it in the instruction to remove that piece, but I have a feeling like I have to. Well, I'm pretty, it's a 5. Not the regular. Let me turn off the light here. See if that helps a little bit. Oh, much better. Alright, so same thing. There seems to be like a lock-in washer. Now we should be good. I got everything off. usually you gotta push it forward to take it off because it's retainer over here. But there's actually something still holding it. Of course, guys, of course. It's the first time I do this, so I am trying to be very careful. Alright. And then that's where I just push out. Okay. Let me put this over here. Okay. That's a lot of electronics. So, now that we have this exposed, it's still draining a little bit. I'm just gonna let it do its thing, and I'm gonna try to remove this and I hope the camera's not going all over the place. But now that I notice, even the jaws of awesomeness here might not fit. Let's see if we can make it happen real quick before the battery runs out on the light. Technically it should be hand tightened, but I remember the R7, for some reason that thing was not. It was not hand tightened, and it was yeah, it was at a different position. So this is where we're gonna have to improvise a little bit, guys. I just gotta fit it in here somehow and just twist just a little bit. Alright, you know what? It's okay. We're gonna get this. Alright, well, I had a fear this would happen. And before anybody says anything, no, this is not the one for Yamaha. Otherwise I would have done that first, but this is the one from Honda's, believe it or not. If it literally comes off, I'm gonna scream. Alright guys, this is what I got, okay? I was not expecting that. You can go. You guys can go too. I can't believe this. I can't believe this. This is awesome. Look at that. Yep, we're gonna let that drain. While that drains, oh gosh, I'm gonna come over here, and I'm not sure if everybody does this, but I do it out of habit, where I'll just prime the filters before installing them. And put a little bit on that. Yeah, just prime them up. Just like that. Come back here. And I think it's pretty much ready now. Beautiful. Look at that. And it even came out smooth. Look at that. That's impressive. That is impressive. Set it aside. Alright. So while that does that, let's see. Let's assess real quick what happens here. So it's only that gets really wet with oil. So it's not like it's too bad. And yeah, I mean, I could brake clean it, but I'm not really feeling doing that, to be honest. So we're gonna go ahead and get this part ready. The other part's almost done. Let's get done here. Just put it back before we get all that oil from the filter on here on us. Oh gosh. And I wanted to do it like this because I really wanted to show like the whole experience. So if there's any questions, you can just go back and forward. All right. And same thing. I'm literally going right to the very middle of pretty much where these clamps are. All right. So that's that. Now we can go ahead and get our filter here. Let's see. All right. So I see it's still draining. Let's go ahead and just kind of speed that up a little bit. I mean, of course, I could just blast it with brake cleaner. So if you have that chance of doing that, just do so. Just be careful where you spray. But yeah, just go ahead and blast it. You can dry it all up and get it ready, and I'm gonna have to do this, but looks like it's almost there. All right, let me back up. I know I keep getting close. Just slap it on there. Yep, as long as it goes in smooth. Okay. Now, I think it's safe to say we can get this out of the way as long as we do some of that. Give it a good wipe down. I'm not gonna brake clean it, so I know for sure when I turn it on it's gonna smell great. All right. And then real quick, let's see here. So now we're gonna go to the best part, which is torquing. So that's gonna take 204 pounds, inch-pounds. Where's it at? I have it in foot torque as well, but I put it on inch-pounds just because this is it doesn't take it in foot. It's only in an inch. And then we're gonna go ahead and take this. Wrong one. It's this one. 6. We're gonna get the right down here. Of course, once we locate it, which right about here, Not very much. And then now, for the filter, so it's 13 foot-pounds, but once again, I gotta do it in inch-pounds, so 156. So we pull trusty here. Let's see. So 155, 56. Now for the filter. There's no hurry. You just take your sweet time. You know, just relax. And then once it's ready, and just like that, that's all done. Oil change is complete. So now all we have to do is add the oil. I'm gonna go ahead and tidy things up a little bit, and I have to move the bike because I don't have any space. So once I move the bike, we can fill the oil, because unlike the R7 where everything is located on one side, to fill the oil we actually have to get to the other side. So that's where I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and we'll be right back. All right, so after putting everything back, everything literally will go exactly the same way we took it off, okay? So one note, this clip, this screw right here, or bolt, you don't need to remove those. So it's just these three. It's just the three over here. And then once you take those three off, it's just that there's these little clips here. So because it's the first time, I wasn't too aware. But to finish it up, we got our funnel. And on this one, you fill it up here. So pretty easy. Just take it off. Why not? Why not? Just give it a wipe. Clean that up real good too. So like I said before, this is already measured. So it's 4.33 US quarts, or 4.10 liters. So I did verify I can use Mobil 1 Racing 4T. I have used it on the Yamaha R7 when I did the first oil change. The experience that I had on the R7 is that as soon as I did it, the quick shifter felt amazing, and changing gears felt great. Like, it was a night and day difference. I'm not 100% sure if that's normal, if that's supposed to happen. I mean, on a car, I haven't really noticed the difference much when I do the first oil change, but on a motorcycle, I definitely notice the difference when it comes to the shift changes. So we're just gonna go ahead and put all this in, and then once we top it off, I mean, normally I would go ahead and give it a start, but to be honest, I'm not gonna do it in here. So I'll give it a start outside, and then I'll give it a drive. But this is pretty much it, guys. Pretty straightforward, pretty simple. I'm not sure even how long it took me, but putting it back together, probably, let's say, like, the time that it took me to do the oil change itself, like, putting it back together probably took like 5 minutes, I would say, like, literally. So if you guys follow the steps, it will work for a 2015 to, I'm pretty sure 2025 Yamaha is going to use the same exact motor, so it's not going to be anything different on the 25R1. So the same thing will apply. Pretty sure it's going to be a 6mm bolt on the bottom, and then it's going to have the filter on one side, same thing. And that's it. So once you do that, the sight glass is gonna be located on the other side of the motorcycle, but I have everything pretty much measured out, so I know it's gonna be good to go. And that's it. If you guys like this video, drop a like, hit subscribe. If you guys have any questions, I'm free to help. Please put some comments down, let me know. Was it a good tutorial? Was there anything I was missing? And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Later.